Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game Muscle YouTube channel. Hopefully everything's working now. Who knows? Who knows? We'll soon see if it starts overheating and everything breaks. That's the way to find out. That's how the pros do it. You just see if it breaks. So let's take all this off here first. And there we go. Might have to get the chat room back on the screen actually. Ah, dear. I wasn't expecting to have to sort this out. Second time's a charm. Okay, I can see the chat room. I can see this. Right. We're live again, hopefully. Hopefully that's all working. Oh, thanks for subscribing, G Hammer. Just gonna check that the stuff's listed properly. Stutter straight away. Is it? How can you even tell there's nothing on the screen? Oh, I guess you got the thing scrolling. It's using 53 CPU, but it's actually going at the bit rate, out at the proper bit rate. So, you know, this is a recording, yeah. Okay. Just sort this out. Right. Hopefully we're good there. Let's see. Let's see if it stutters. Bloody hell. I think what I don't know. I'm going to look into my. I'm going to look into it after this stream. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a fiddle. I might just need to redo the OBS as well. Maybe install the latest BIOS on that motherboard. There's probably a whole bunch of things I can do that I've put off. Let's have a look at core temp here. Where are you? Hopefully we'll race. Time for a terrible stream. Technical, huge error stream. I like to keep the streams authentic. This was all actually a piece of performance art. There wasn't actually a problem with the computer. I just, you know, I'm calling this piece Incompetent Live Streamer. I've really put a lot of work into this to make it look like an incompetent live streamer. They're going to be playing it in the Tate Modern soon. But it's a live performance, so I'll have to do it live each night. £20 a ticket. Okay. There we go. Oh, so it's 76, but that's 76 is fine. That's a lot better than 80. But it's not having to encode a moving scene. Get ready for meltdown. Call it well prepared stream. Get ready for stutter down. Stutter down. Sounds like a military base. Stutter down military base. Ah, now you know what this has done as well. Thank you for subscribing, Mike Harrington. Hang on, Mike Harrington's already a subscriber. We've got 2 Mike Harringtons now. Thank you, Logitech, for always forgetting settings when you reboot. You're the best. Right. Is the server up, Mr. Dog of Chile? I'll get some music on as well. There we go. It's all happening. Bloody hell. Seems like the ACC... What do you mean? We're like... I'm playing... Everyone says this. When I go... Hang on. Why don't I have this track? I might need a link for this track, Chili. Every time I play like a given sim... Hey, Paul Stoker. Everyone's like, oh, you're obsessed with this sim. And then I play another sim and everyone's like, oh, you hate that sim. To be fair, it wouldn't happen in CSGO. Thanks, Chili. Oh, I now need to get YouTube up. Oh my god. Well, it's a Saturday stream. This is the title of the stream is Race. We have not done any racing for the last 2 hours. The thumbnail should be called Not Race. Title should be called Fail. Hey, at least my mic quality sounds okay, in my opinion. I'm happy with that. Oh man, the stuff you go through live streaming. The live stream journey. All live streamers have been through it. Why's that link not working? Fail race. Oh, there you go. It's working now. Oh, well. You know. Computers. Thanks for the link, Chiledog. Game of Muscle Babe Station. Oh, dear. This is why live streamers all drink. Random call sign drinks. Jimmy drinks, I'm pretty sure. I've seen Matt Malone drink. All live streamers turn into alcoholics. It's not bad. Live streaming's fine. You know, it's just like enough mildly annoying. Billy, do you drink? It's like you want to do something quite simple. You know, I just want to play my insane modern simulator that replicates reality to a high fidelity using a PC with state-of-the-art equipment plugged in by 30 cables to another computer using multiple audio cables, separate audio capture, 2 webcams, and a capture card that's then going into a program running 4 scenes with 30 different inputs into it, and a broadband internet connection, 2 copies of 2 operating systems, 3 chat rooms, 15 overlays. You know, it's simple. You know, why doesn't it just work? This is why people become live streamers. You just press live on your phone and eat food and talk at your camera. Hello, single racer man. Well, we're hopefully racing. What was I waiting for? Oh yes, we were waiting for that down. I bamboozled myself there. Just waiting for the download to finish. Go. Here we go. Give you some music. Hello, ultrafex. Service called Game of Muscle Live Suzuka Grand Prix. What is this racing? I know. How many of you? Right. Okay. I tell you what. The only time when I used to sim race, when it would just work, was when I had like a Chadhead. When I had like a G25. And I would just stick it on my desk and I'd just load up Live for Speed. Hello, DJ Squibby. Look, all these people just being notified. I would just stick my G25 on my desk and I would play Live for Speed. Actually, no, I did that with the Momo Black. And I used to play GTR 2 with an Xbox 360 controller. But yeah, you could just load up and play games. That was when it was easy. Now look what I've done. Luxury sim rig, amazing direct drive wheel. I've only made it more complicated. You're not live streaming, Tortellini. Everyone has problems. Don't lie. Okay. Installer gelieben. Man, I wish I spoke German. Any Germans in chat? Can you teach us a German word today? Bombeligen. Right. Mary Joseph of Bethlehem. I think we're golden. Guten Abend. Nein. Ich sprechen Sie keine Deutsch. Right. Hopefully everything works. Eugene Keller, nice. It's going to stop working now, isn't it, straight away? Please work, computer. Please don't overheat. I need to get core temp back on the screen, actually. Let's put this up here. Okay, it's going up to... It's staying at 78 now. So I think it was literally a case that the fan... I think it's literally a case that the fan was... Well, I'm going to leave this up here, actually. You guys can't even see what I'm doing, but I can see. I think the fan wasn't throttling up properly, and it was overheating, and that's what's been causing a lot of the issues. Schnell! Yeah, oh, did you make the snail? My problems are usually two things. My wheel is old and unreliable. My cats have chewed to unplug something. Oh, we got to get a Formula rim in. Oh, we can drive that. Look at this. Is it all working smooth? Is it? It looks really smooth on my end. Is it really stuttering? Oh, it is. Encoding overload. So what? It's not overheating now, so this is definitely, and the bitrate's not. This is definitely an OBS thing. Right, hang on, I can fix this thing now. I did change some OBS settings. Yeah, this is an OBS issue now. It's not a PC issue. That's why it was getting bad when we started moving. Right, let's see. I can change this whilst it's still live. Is he stuttering now? Yeah, it's just getting the right bitrate setting, encoder setting, and then having it. Really, what you want to do is test it with Richard Burns Rally or Dirt Rally. Rally games are the hardest thing for a computer to encode because of all the constant pixels changing. So you want to test it with that. If it's smooth with that, then you know it'll be smooth with every other type of game. Yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, I mean, some of you guys that have just joined us, I use CPU encoding because I've got a Ryzen 3600 in my stream PC, so it makes sense to use it. And also because, I mean, to be honest, NVEC is more convenient, it's more consistent, it's less of an issue, but you need at least like a 8 series or whatever, 9 series card, or one. You could probably, if you had the higher 7 series card, I'm running a really old card in my streaming PC because the intention is to use the CPU for the bulk of the encoding. The only real disadvantage of CPU encoding is that you just have to make sure you've got the settings right, because it gives you the freedom to set it up. Whereas NVNC is really nice, but you need to spend that, you know, you need that £150 graphics card. Well, probably less now, actually. I'm just, because I'm trying to get this working, Izzie. Is it all running? Is it all good now? Mind you, the CPU is still getting to 81C, but it's they're stopping there. Can someone check what the 3600 top temperature is meant to be? It's capping itself at 81, so maybe that's what its top temperature is anyway. The thing you made is life changing. I'll have a look. I need to swap my wheel rim over, actually. Ah, sorry. Right. What? Okay. Let's have a look at this life-changing thing. It's not going to be life-changing, is it? I'm just preparing myself here for what it's not going to be. What is it? Where are we? I can't see. Where did you post it in? Where did you post it? In the main Gamer Muscle chat room. Autis Immobilist. What? Autism mobilist. I had to zoom in on there. Nice. Very good there. The old SimRacing autism joke. I give you 6 out of 90 bags for that. I mean, it's not as good as the iRacing one. Let's be honest. Oh, max temp's 95. Okay. Well, that's max temp though before shutting down. Yeah, I mean, I think the iRacing. What was the iRacing one? What was the iRacing? What did it say? iRenting. iRenting was a good sort of 8.5 out of. Well, a good 6.9 out of 7. Because it's so true. Right, here we go. So, I mean, this is the thing, guys. If you do live streaming, no joke, my wheel's not working now. Are they? Because I'm in the menu. If you do live streaming and you have a separate stream PC, the thing is, it's a pain in the arse at first, and it can be annoying, a little bit annoying. But once you've got it working, and you don't change anything, you're golden. And it's actually, there's a convenience to that, in that regardless of what you're doing, you know, if you feed an image through that HDMI cable with the audio through it, you know that you've got it and your webcams are on it. You know, you're sorted. So as a tool, it's quite handy like that. But oh, it's stuttering again. Still at 81C though. Okay, I can still change on the setting. Although it could also be YouTube as well, partially. Yeah, the 1700 is a completely different chip, so. There we go. No, OBS doesn't say it's dropping any frames. But it could be to do with the So you've got like oh, it's too complicated to explain, but you have like the encoder side of OBS, and if that's dropping frames, it'll tell you. You'll see it at the bottom, it will say dropping frames of your frame rate or the CPU's overloading. That's one aspect of OBS, but you also have the actual screen part of OBS, which you can have that dropping out if your CPU's overload or if there's like a graphics issue or whatever, and then that can cause stuttering as well. Is he stuttering now? Well, this is just weird. It's very strange. We're being murdered here. OBS murder. Let's have a look. Let's have another peek at the settings here. Oh, it's just the game stuttering, not me. Oh, that means it's the capture card. That's an issue with the so that's specifically the capture card. Maybe the capture card's overheating. Thank you, Avamedia. That's not the problem, Mike. I think it is running as an administrator anyway. Restarting the capture card here. Just let it chill out a bit. Let the capture card chill out. Yeah, thanks, Court Marshal. I'm not using an Elgato. AMS Dusham. Yeah, Reezer have installed bots on my computer. It detects what we're playing. Maybe you cursed it, Izzie. Curse of the Izzie. Is that still is it still stuttering? This is a great live stream. Welcome to the Gamers Stutter channel. Yeah, I think the capture card might be overheating. Maybe. I see my capture card's really close to my graphics card. I know the graphics card's been playing up, so maybe the graphics card's heating the capture card up. Yeah, I think the capture card's overheating. I think that's what's causing the problems. It's not OBS isn't picking up anything else. Is it stuttering? I mean, I do leave this PC on. I don't think it likes... Do you remember the weird sound issues we were having? With the capture card? Before, and then we had to reboot it, and then that fixed that. Oh, thank you, man. 40, 30, retard.
For the capture card fund.
Thank you. The PC side panel is off. I don't know, Mike. Which rain issue? Do you mean the zero grip issue, or do you mean the AI not being affected by rain? The AI not being affected by rain issue because the AI uses a different tire model, as far as I'm aware, is still in the game. I don't know about the 0G puddles. I think the thing is, with any of these things, I think over the next sort of 6 months or so, they will keep chiseling away at it like they did with Automobilista 1, especially like with the AI in Automobilista 1. Compared to when it first came out, to what they ended up finally doing with it. But thank you, Eric Kuyar. Yeah, and the track cut penalty system. Yeah, I can hear like some weird audio artifacts coming through actually. Oh, flooding the track. Yeah, that was to do with in Project Cars 2. They don't have like you set it to mild rain, but it has to go all the way through. Do you remember? Like, obviously you remember, but some of you might not have remembered. Basically, if you set it to... Because really, you don't want torrential rain track. What you want is like a little bit of drizzle, then it goes dry. And you want that to happen at random, because that's the most likely scenario that happens in a race. But yeah, it always, if you use time acceleration, it would always go to fully saturated. So you couldn't use the wet weather. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've not tested that out. It'd be cool if they do fix stuff like that. I'd imagine it's within their remit to be able to do that. I don't know if it'll be in version 1.0 though. Right, let's try and race this. Hopefully everything works. After this race, I'm gonna have a check my PC case as well, see if the graphics card might be leaning on the capture card as well. AMS2's just reads a DLC. Well, you know, where do you draw the line between like a mod and a game? Do you know what I mean? It's like... It's like Counter-Strike with, let's say, Counter-Strike Source and it being Half-Life 2. You know, it's very obviously a Source... Ow! It's very obviously a Source game. But you know, it's got its own guns and its own rules and stuff. So it's the same game engine. Yeah, I mean it like Reza start like they do more than a mod though. So Reza with Automobilista 1, they massively improved the AI, as I say. They improved the shaders a lot. And they also improved the force feedback a lot, which, I mean, you could argue it was modded force feedback files, but either way, it ultimately still was R-Factor 1 in many ways. It was that game engine, but it's like, you could say that about Race 07 is R-Factor 1. I mean, I'd say Race Room has deviated quite a bit. Yeah, it does have the Project Cars 2 UI. It's literally a what's it like? You know what I mean? Like a surfaced UI. But I mean, Reza cars are so good. It's like if you were going to do a payware mod for Project Cars 2, it's like, well, you kind of be happy with it, like the quality of it. So I don't really have a problem with it myself. I mean, they do more than just adding the cars to it. I would say it's more than a mod. But it's not as different as, say, like Automobilista 1 and probably the case with Automobilista 2. It's not like a totally different game. It's like a very, very high quality mod, but with some also engine changes. But yeah, I mean, where do you draw the line? When you play like some of these Unreal, when you play some of these Unreal Engine stuff, yeah, in the end, if it's fun, who gives a shit? That's what it comes down to, you know. Hopefully Reza can get rid of the stuff that was annoying in Project Cars 2. The cars handle nicely. Sounds nice. Force feedback's good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they fix stuff like the rain. I think they are aware of it. I mean, I haven't tested this specific thing you're talking about. But that's the nice thing. I think Reza are looking to build on the Madness engine for the next couple of years. We've cooked the rear tyres here. We ain't got no rear, we've overheated them. But yeah, no, it's like, I say, where with the race room, you're like, well, to me, race room is quite substantially different from R Factor 1. They've done quite a lot to it, but race 07 and Race On and they're all like G-Motor heritage. I mean, technically Project Cars 2 is it's originally built off the G-Motor engine, off the R Factor 1 engine. I'm getting my sound's dropping out occasionally. Yeah, Automobilista 2 won't use Project Cars 2 HUD elements. It's they're not going to release the actual game with that. I think a lot of it's understandable because I don't think Reza outside of their forums were particularly clear as to the nature of the beta that they've done. Like, they're a small company, so you can't expect them necessarily to be shit hot at communication, especially as it's in another language and everything. I mean, even I didn't really understand it, to be honest, until like the last week where I read through the forums properly. But unless you read through their forums to see what they're specifically doing, you could very easily be like, oh, it's just like a private early access. It's just like Steam early access, but their own version of it. Whereas the reality is, what they've done is more like the Project Cars 1 sort of thing, where, it's like their internal version of the game, and the Steam version will be the Steam version. They're just getting beta feedback and using people for testing that are hardcore Reza fans. I think the thing is, what's happened recently is early access is a kind of like meaningless term as well, because you have early access games and alphas and betas, which are literally demos. And then you have alphas and betas that are genuinely alphas and betas. And and then you have companies, so like with ACC, when they released it, the game was crap, like demonstrably bollocksed. and it, you know, they were like, well, this is the release version. I mean, I understand Kunos had to because they're contracts. I'm not having to go at Kunos. I don't understand why they did it and the reasons. But, you know, it gets very confusing for a consumer. If in ideal land with ACC, if they'd released ACC and that was like, I mean, they did do a beta before the actual release, but if the beta was like the alpha and then the beta was like the state of the game 6 months ago, you know, then that would have made more sense for what's happened with ACC. And so the point I'm making is it's just very confusing from game to game. I mean, you've got games like Hell Let Loose, which is nice, like perfectly fun. Like Hell Let Loose is like 20 quid, and it's awesome. Like it's Hell Let Loose is like the best World War II FPS I've ever played in my life, and it's early access, but it's bloody better than Battlefield. You know. Well, that's it though, Izzie. You're not really just paying for. Well, I mean, you can frame it like that. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. As I say, people pay for payware mods for R Factor 2 or other games. But you know, it's kind of like the people that are fans of the Reza software are happy paying that because they're like, well, we like the Reza software and we want Reza to produce more cars that we enjoy driving. I don't think they've not been disingenuous about it. So my issue with people selling content is when they're disingenuous. So like why I get annoyed with iRacing is that it kind of lures people into a sense that, oh, you know, you can it's just a monthly fee and then you get this free content, but really you have to spend 350 quid, but they kind of act as if you don't to access the base game. So that's my problem with iRacing, not really necessarily the cost of it. Whereas if a developer like Train Simulator, the developer's totally transparent. It's like, well, if you want to buy that DLC for its crazy prices, you can spend £3,500, but if not, you don't have to. But also, it's not the same as pure DLC because they are building like their own features into the core engine. They have replaced the force feedback with their own force feedback system. You know, I think they've done, you know, they've done more work than what would be just mods in a simulator. I did, yeah. I bought it for the early access thing. See, this is the thing. I am a Reza fanboy. I'm perfectly fine to. I like what they've done with AMS, and I like what they do as a developer with their content. So I'm happy to support them. You know, I don't feel cheated and I don't really have like a massive expectation. I want it to be really good, but yeah, I didn't play AMS much because I played it when it first came out, but I don't like the R Factor engine. I like the cars, but I don't like the engine. So I really wanted automobilistic content in a format, an engine that I can play it and play it with subscribers, and that's why I'm quite excited and have been excited for Automobilistic 2, because it's Reza content in an engine that I know that people will be happy paying 35 quid for it to play it. So it's like there's Reza content in R Factor 2 that's fantastic, like they're really, really nice. We try streaming and playing it, and I can't. I say to people, oh, you know, pick up R Factor 2, and then it gets really complicated, and it's a whole nother sim, you know. Whereas, you know, with Project Cars 2, it's like if they pick up that game, we could just host a server easily. There's no like random R Factor 2 stuff. There's no like DirectX 8 limitations. The VR works. You know, it's just as a construct to access Reza content. It makes sense. Well, I mean, where do you draw the line with the physics engine? So it's like, with any of the modern tyre models, they're so advanced now that you're going to be using an off-the-shelf physics engine anyway. Like, it's not really practical for people to develop their own physics engine. Even like with Kunos with ACC, they're using their physics engine that they've developed themselves over like 15 years. Yeah, I do think from a technical sense, it's more impressive what Kunos have done with ACC. I mean, it's more programming work in a sense, but they're still using their previous technology, which you know, they've built it up. It's fine. The force feedback's like a weird. It's weird. It's kind of. It's like Automobilista 1 force feedback mixed with Project Cars 2 force feedback. Is my kind of sense of it. Reza are like even smaller than Kunos. I've knackered this car. I'm having to trundle it around the track. But yeah, so if like, why arbitrarily go define the work that someone's done in terms of what's lazy and what's not lazy, or in terms of what's valid and not valid work? Why would you specifically define it by the tyre model or the suspension model or other aspects of the innate physics engine? Surely that's irrelevant if the cars still drive like crap. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, the Reza cars handle and drive way better than the Project Cars 2 cars, and even though it's using the same tyre model and the bulk of the physics engine, as far as I understand, they might have updated some other aspects of the physics engine and changed certain things, but as far as I understand, it's the same tyre model. Even if that's the case, it's like moot. It's like, well, if the cars happen to drive really nice, who cares? You know? But yeah, I know Izzie likes to the Izzie Reza troll. Project Automobilista Cars 2. I've knackered the car and the rear's just slopping out. I think we got damaged when we had contact. So we're just cruising. This is a huge error. But also the £98 thing for Automobilista 2 is following on from the pricing of their Kickstarter thing, where you're getting Automobilista 1, 2 years of DLC, and you're basically like an idiot Reza fanboy supporter. It's not something they were really offering for, you know, as a mainstream early access pre-order thing, if that makes sense. So this is to say, I think a lot of it's communication. I think it's I think a lot of people, because of the communication, a lot of people are a bit confused by it, which is understandable. Pick your teams. Yeah, but Paul, it's based on the fact that people are big fans of Automobilista 1, they're big fans of the content that Reezer have produced in the past, and they want to see them produce more content, and they like supporting them. You know. Is the stream stuttering at all? We're like an hour behind. Okay, next car here. That was a warm-up. Hello, Thomas Smith. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe they got confused. I'm not really. I don't know what they're actually like on the forum. I mean, everything. The Renato, who runs, I believe he's the CEO of Reezer. He's like everything. Everybody that I've heard talk about him from other developers, I've never met him in real life. He was at SimRacing Expo and I didn't realise who he was, so I just like walked past him really rudely. I'm pretty sure it was him at SimRacing Expo. But every developer that has talked about him to me has always said really good things about him. So and that, you know, that they're really nice guys to work with. Hence why their cars are in like loads of simulators, because they're just nice guys. Like the Kunos guys, they're just nice. They're just nice guys, you know. They're sort of part of that old school, the old school sim. It's like it. So you've got like the yeah, a bit of F3 would be awesome, Chiledog. You've got like the guy, like the Kunos guys with Netcar Pro. I can't say his name. The Sashen. And what's his guy? The guy that programmed Live for Speed. You know, the early the guys for like G Motor and stuff, and you know, they're like old school sim people. Like a lot of the people that work for Sector 3 now, and you know, they're part of that old school sim scene. So I'm happy supporting them. I wouldn't be able to do this as a job without it. So. You know. I think you know, I think some studios I think it's fair enough with some games to sort of evaluate them like AAA titles, but then other games it's more appropriate to sort of see them like independent art house studios. But I mean, you know, obviously if it's not good value for what you want out of it, then don't buy it. Don't like support a company for the sake of supporting them if it's too expensive for what you want. But you know, if they're not a massive company and you like what they're doing, you want to see more of it. How to fix video or audio desync when streaming? You need to, on OBS, you can right click on the audio settings underneath the audio mixer. And you can add a delay to the audio, because it's typically, I believe, the audio that's delayed as opposed to video. There's videos explaining it. I always find it hard to get the audio just right because my delay seems to vary depending on what scene I'm using and webcams and stuff. So it's always out of sync for me. Right, let's drive this. Come on. I like the Moomobile. Nice one, Mike. Well, hopefully it helps. Did you get what I mean about on the audio mixer? You can I think it's an audio filter, and then you can set the specific milliseconds. And I guess if you, another annoying thing with it is, you'll be like, okay, let me test the audio. So you record to test it, and then when you live stream, it's different from the recording because the encoding timings are different for a video and for a live stream. Also, you can, when you right-click on the audio and you do loopback, like monitor, so you can hear what you're saying, and you're like, well, I can hear what I'm saying, I can see it on the screen. And you'll be like, oh, use the monitor to make sure when I'm talking, it lines up with the monitor. That doesn't always work either, so you kind of just have to trial and error it. If you're pro, you'll know the amount of millisecond delay. I think it's normally around about 7 to 12 milliseconds. I don't care what track this goes on. What track do you want to run this on? I don't care what we're doing. I'm just driving here. There you go, service died. I'm just happy that the stream's not burst into flames. I got a video recorded today. I got settings working. I don't care. You know, I don't care. I'm happy. I was productive today. That's all that matters. They want the RS set. Okay. Well, do that then. I'll quit back out and we'll do it. I'll pop to the loo as well, I guess. I'll have some more coffee. ACC has made noticeable that all other games have high frame rates, as sharp and clear. Yeah, hopefully ACC gets better. When Holocaust happened, Gamer Muscle, I don't care. Right, that's it. That's the stream flag because I said the H word. Oh my god. Refresh. Can I have a refresh? Right, there we go. Oh, I do. I like donations. I really appreciate donations. You know, I'm not going to lie. We had Eric smash us in the face. We're all good. He's put $10 in the ranter muscle. Not fixed setup. Well, that's it. Formula car, not fixed setup. No, we can't have fixed setup because the halo. I like to have tyres in my face, so I turn it off. Church of Gamer Muscle. It is a bit colty. YouTube is really colty. It is weird. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. There we go. Yeah, I know you can unfix certain stuff, but I remember someone saying, I don't know if it was with this mod, but yeah, I think so. I mean, I see Automobilisted 2 as a nice complementary sim to Assetto. So in my mind, Assetto Corsa. Oh, we got DRS on this. Oh, bugger. I've got to bind. I've got to bind DRS. I see. Well, let me bind this and I'll continue the conversation. You guys can remind me where we were. Where's DRS? Okay. What was the issue earlier? I think just the my CPU was overheating at first. First issue, processor was overheating. I turned the fan speed up in BIOS because that wasn't working properly. Second issue, capture card's overheating, which by turning it off and on again, it seems to be working okay. But I need to. Basically, there's not enough space between the graphics card and the graphics card's overheating. The capture card doesn't have enough space between the graphics card, and I need to kind of position a better fan on both of them. But I'll have to take the computer apart to fix that. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. yes, so there we go, DRS working. Yeah, I see. Oh Jesus, are we doing another server or something? What's happening? To me, Assetto Corsa is like the mod platform simulator. You know, it's more than like, it looks bloody fantastic. It's super easy to install mods. Content manager is amazing. Shader patch is awesome. The weather thing's awesome. It's, you know, we don't want more simulators that are like mod platforms because it's just more convoluted and annoying. So, I really like the physics, and I really like the tire model, and I really like the graphics, VR performance. I really like Assetto Corsa. It's a really good all-rounder. I really like Race Room for the ranked racing, and hopefully they keep extending that, working on that. I just like, there's a sort of simplicity to Race Room that I just enjoy. ACC, I think, is going to be like the sort of, it's just like the default GT3 sim. You know, obviously the tracks are really nicely modded in ACC. The sound's really good. For me personally, it's more just about having 50 car, 60 car, 80 car, 100 car races. You know, and I think ACC I think will likely become sort of the default endurance simulator. And for me, Automobilista 2 is kind of like a replacement for Project Cars 2. In that it's basically, hopefully we'll be able to play it like we played Project Cars 2. Pickup racing, different tracks, different cars. But unlike Project Cars 2, I think Automobilista are going to keep adding more content to it. They'll keep improving it. You know, it just fits in nicely. That's why I'm a fan of it. Chris Bow. Hello, Chris Bow. CB. Yeah, a lot of the Reza fanboys on the Reza forum seem really happy with it. I mean, also, then we've got like Project Cars 3. Will be really interesting to see at the end of the year. If it actually comes out at the end of the year. I don't know what's going on with that. It still is a bit jaggy. Oh Christ! You tripped over the car there. But Reza are aware of that, and that's something that they're looking to fix at a later date or improve at a later date. I think they want to get more of the core aspects of the game done first. And this is the thing, so there's nothing pretentious about how Reza are as well on their forum, like the way they respond to stuff, and they're just like really down to earth about everything. They're not bullshitters. they're just really practical about the development of the sim, which I really appreciate. Huge error. Is the stream running smooth at the moment? Well, you know, so right, Ian Bell gets slagged off a lot, and you know, for whatever reason, I don't know the internal, you know, shenanigans between developers and who's got angry at who and who's done what to whoever, but I still have a fair bit of respect for him for managing to do the world of mass development thing, getting Project Cars 1 and 2 development basically paid for by the general public, and then turning them into massively profitable products. From a business perspective, like, I don't know him personally, so maybe he's mental, but it seems that there's a lot of people online that just will judge people because someone else has said, oh, this person's like this. They don't actually know them. They've never met them. It's like with the you sound like a Remainer. It's like with the Kunos devs, people are like, oh, Aris goes mental on the forums. It's like, well, come on, it's the internet. Everyone goes mental occasionally on the forums. It's understandable. It's the internet. It's what it's there for. Everyone gets a bit frustrated. At times. Also, there's a lot of people about with the AC forums with them going, oh, I've been banned from the forum. Oh, I've been banned from the forum. Oh, they've just banned people. It's like, well, from my experience, you control loads on the forums. As long as you like don't name call and you're not like just being rude, the forums won't ban you. It's only if you're being a total dunce generally that you get banned. I mean, I've trolled the AC forums loads. My whole posting in the wrong place, telling them that they need to put a Pontiac Stinger in every sim. I mean, to be honest, is a sim a real sim without a Pontiac Stinger? This car's really well done. Yeah, well, this is it, G-Hammer. We need to, like, set up a troll school. Like, Izzie is good at trolling. And there's some other people that are good at trolling on this channel. And I know some people in real life that are good at trolling. But there's so many people that don't know the difference between being a knob and trolling, or bullying and trolling. Were we talking about it in another stream, or were we talking about it on Discord? Where someone was saying, oh, like those BBC News stories where it's like, a teenager's committed suicide from trolling. It's like, no, they committed suicide because they were bullied. It's not trolling, it's bullying. A proper, authentic troll trolls in a way that's might induce despair in someone, but it's normally positive. It's like they deserve their despair because they're like inherently bad. They've done something really bad and they've got away with it, or they're doing it in a way that's annoying but actually funny, so they can't really complain, you know. Top 5 troll methods. Oh, no. Not today. I had a nice little break from it. Thank you. To think of a new number troll, something different. What's wrong with my PC? Everything. It's my PC. Mr. William Marsh. Is Thomas Smith drunk? I think Thomas Smith would be funny to hang out with. Thomas the drunk German. I bet you he walks side by side racing other Germans through the street. Thomas Schmidt lives life as if it was a public server. Oh, no! Auto-binned. Even AC has auto-binning. Right, I'm popping to the loo here. I'm going to get some more coffee as well. Got to stay up a bit here. Right, back in a second, guys. Well, back in a minute, literally. I wasn't missing the race.
Studio. Race. Sim. Studio. Race. Sim. Studio.
Should be alright for time here.
Race. Sim. Studio. Race. Race. Sim. Studio.
What's going on here?
Race. Sim. Studio.
What's this?
Race. Sim. Studio.
What? Oh, it's the horn.
Sim. Studio. Race. Sim. Studio. Race.
Is that the horn makes that noise? Thanks for this. Jesus Christ. I thought I already did. It is up. That's the other car, not mine. Woo! That's the dumbest. Imagine having that on a real car. Imagine driving through town or walking through town and you're crossing the road and a car stops, just stops next to you and you just hear race, sim, studio. Imagine if that's the noise that fire engines made. Race, sim, studio. Race, sim, studio. That's ridiculous. Race, sim, studio. How much fuel do we need? Does anyone know how much fuel we need for the race? Woo!
50, 40,
Ah!
30, 20, retard.
Why is Chile using an old version of this mod?
I don't know. It worked for me. You know, Chile's in charge. I can turn this off my screen actually. But yeah, I hope everyone's good, guys. Hope you're all enjoying this terrible live stream. Get people's attention. People don't notice irregular sirens where I live. Exactly. Surprise them. You could have a car horn that says car horn. Car horn. Here we go, that's more than enough. We're not doing... Right. We're going for it, guys. Here we go. Starting in 8th place, 16 cars. First race of this evening. Woo! We got there. Nice job, guy parking on the... Oh, look at that. Not... We're doing a race restart, Chile. Half the grid just died there. If you could restart the race, that'd be perfect. Thank you. He's on fire! The Chiledog server god. Have you seen those videos on YouTube, Nigel, with the guy that installed it in his truck in America? And he like goes up the side of a valley and it's like brr, brr. You can then they've got another cameraman placed like a mile away. And you can literally hear the car from a mile away. Rover boy! He's a boy that's a dog on a rover. Driving a rover with a Ford Skoda. I don't know, Ford Skoda. What a launch! A little bit aggressive, sorry guys. I overdid that. I didn't cause a crash. It was close, almost did. Did I thank you for your donation, Izzie? I don't know if I ignored it. I did read it out. But thank you. Dankeschön. I forgot about the DRS. Nice job on hitting the brakes there, guys. I mean, come on, we were miles away. Oh, yeah, thanks for the penalty. Can we have a restart, Chiledog? Can we have a restart, please? Bloody. Can we have a restart? I got absolutely winkled there. No, I got murdered. Well, it wasn't my fault. Hello, Lucas. Oh, no, we did a restart for everyone else last time. Restart forever. This is the new driving simulator by Sega. Restart Fever. It's like coronavirus, but on a server. What was the game called? Something Fever on PlayStation. Oh, was it you, Antoine? I'm going to get my baguette. I mentioned you in the last video, Antoine. You're famous now. Oh, no, we're going. You're famous now. Everyone that's just an Automobilista fan that has never done our live streams will have got, presuming they got to that part in the video, that'll have been like, Antoine Potato? What is an Antoine Potato? I'm just there talking about Antoine Potato as if it's a totally normal, everyday occurrence. Oh my Jesus Christ! Restart! Come on, guys! This is why we don't drive Formula cars. For some reason, people are brain dead when it comes to Formula cars. Restart. Restart. Jesus Christ. Ah, man, at least I can put the at least I can upgrade the RAM in my new PC. Well, my new PC, the stream PC. It's not even a new PC, is it? Bloody hell. Welcome to the Game of Muscle Crash channel. Well, could people stop driving into me, please? I need to put my safety jacket back on. Right. Guys, take it bloody easy. It's a Formula car. It will lock up. If you drive into people, they will go flying. Now, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to take someone else out now. This is what's going to happen. What a launch! Nice and easy. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I totally think they should put electrodes on people's testicles, and if you get crashed into, or if you crash into someone, you should get electrocuted. Hello, Ben Moss. Oh, for Christ's sake! People can't drive! Restart! Use the throttle carefully, you... That's nice. Guys, use the throttle carefully! You can't just whamshackle the throttle pedal without... Restart, please, Chili. People are... This is why we can't drive Formula cars. They're really fun to drive, but people just can't handle it. Oh, come on, Chili. I don't want to do 13 minutes of 30. I want to have a race with people. It's just going to be trundling around the track. This stream's cursed. It's a cursed stream. Thank you. Right. Okay. Can we... if you drive into me or anyone else, you're getting a testicle removed. You've got... Well, assuming you haven't already lost one, generally, most people have 2 testicles. So you've got, 2 chances before you're forever removed from the gene pool. I'm not taking your life. I'm not kneecapping you. I'm just stopping you from reproducing and producing another T1 crasher. Right, here we go, guys. Controversial governmental policy. This is the really sad thing about the coronavirus. It's going to be sim racers that survive it. We don't go outside at all. World's just going to be full of sim... World's going to be full of sim... Restart! Restart! I was trying to avoid that guy spinning. I had no more brakes left. Yeah... You get to the corner and everyone crashes. Okay, we'll just keep going. Deal with it. Why? This is why we can't drive these fun cars. Also, look at the skybox. It's really nice. Really nice painted sky. You have to be... Why is it that when you have to be delicate on a throttle with cars, people go into, like, breakdown? You just have to be gentle. Like, what are you guys doing? What is going on? It's like a scene from Apocalypse Now. Ah... People have been driving too many cars with traction control. This is a top-notch stream. What's your problem, Mr. Ricketts? Have you got a lack of vitamin D by any chance? Oh, Ricketts is from vitamin C, isn't it? Eat an orange. Hello, Dave. Wow, this guy's lagging. It's marble. Row, row, row the marble gently down the road. Merrily, merrily, don't crash into him. Right. There goes another one. It's Gašper Medved. More like Gašper is dead. More puns coming up later, guys. Good for you, Opaque. No, the track's not green. People just are a little bit over the top with the throttle use. I mean, this is one of the more sensitive cars in AC. Did you, JH? It was a very high quality pun. He's all over us. It's Dom GTR. Oh, he's passing on the right. Will he get through? He's going for it, but no, he's backed out. He's coming for a second attack on the left. He couldn't get the speed off. But look, he's moved back to the right and back to the left, and Dom GTR has found a way through. Game of muscle. A superlative overtake. But it's not over. Or is it? It is now. Now Gašper's looking for some. This is not a race for Game of Muscle. Why don't driving sims have commentary anymore? What happened to that? Do the F1 games have commentary? Like the new ones? I don't think they do they? Just got Jeff. Cruising for bruising. I used to like F1. Was it F1 Championship on the PlayStation at Murray Walker? Also had a really cool French commentary on it. Oh! What is it? Oh, he's lost control of his car. So has Antoine Jacket Potato. It's the Frenchman. He's driving the car like a Teflon pan. He can't find any grip. Famed photographer Chris Bow in front of Antoine Jacket Potato. Will he hold him off? Let's find out. I wish I had Murray Walker narrating my whole life. Mr. Ricketts, I've missed your question. I can't go above. I have no control of my chat room. If you ask your question again, I'll answer it in a bad Murray Walker impersonation voice. There's nothing wrong with the car, except it's on fire. So good. Come on, Mr. Ricketts. All I can hear from you is crickets. Multiplayer is probably going to be the same as Automobilist as Project Cars 2, I'd have thought. It's Tarquini! It's Wheel to Wheel with Gašper Medved! Oh, he's on the grass! Unbelievable action as Antoinne moves off the circuit. Ow! Lost control of the car there. You can join Quali next race. Rich is racing. Jensen Button's in the top 10 in 11th place. I swear I'm related to Murray Walker. Oh, he's hit the cameraman. Only a few more laps to go and the action will begin. I can't do it. I've lost it. DD1. What about the DD1? Car sounds like it's dying. Sorry guys, our car's caught coronavirus on the plane over. Gonna have to isolate it. Parc Fermé for you. If I catch coronavirus and have to go to hospital in isolation, I'm going to print out a Parc Fermé sign and put it outside the... put it on my bed. I've decided. Oh, DD1, does it display high torque if enabled? Hang on. On the DD1, does it display high torque if enabled? No, we have to put the key in, and then it says high torque mode enabled, and then you push X, and then that's it. It just gives you a warning. It just says, yeah, you at the top of the middle of the top of it as well. It has a exclamation mark. It says high torque. There you go. Got to you eventually. Do you like my fast response? I was giving you like a retro computer experience there. Ah, zero bandwidth just killed it, guys. Parking firm. Congratulations. You have achieved pun of the stream. Nice job there. Pun of the stream. I need a graphic for that. Bloody hell, I need more graphics, guys. Whoa! He's turned his car into a lawnmower. And that's Antoinne off the road for the 4th time this race. He's got tyres, but they're not working for him. Right, it's Fred Dibner, Paul Smith. All right, Paul. I can't do Northern anymore. Oh, it's gone. I can't go from Murray to Northern. Oh, it's Antoine. He's back from the grass on the track. What a pass from the potato. Where has he found the speed? Oh no! It's a retake! Side by side! Oh, Antoine's overcooked it! He put the potato in the oven for too long, but he's still there! See, with people that actually can drive this car, it's quite good. The war between England and France rages on, lap after lap. Fred Dibner's a legend. You should have put a brick on your butt cheek and Fred Dibner Ghost would have haunted you and dismantled your butt cheek. It's a drag race to the corner. Who will brake last? It's Gamer Muscle! What a move! We're through! England came back, mate. And Gamer Muscle uses Brexit to pass Antoine Jacket Potato, who was embroiled with a yellow vest protest in his cockpit. Will austerity cause Gamer Muscle's car to shut down? Find out in the next few laps of this race. Whoa! This car's quite fun to drive, you know. Almost classic 7th. Quick, someone run out of fuel. Dom's in front. It could still happen. I've got one more lap. Double world champion twice over. Oh, man. Oh no! He's coming back at us. Oh no! He's retook 8th place! He sneaks in front! Antoine re-establishes dominance on the final lap of this exciting F3 Grand Prix. Will he hold it for the entirety of the lap, or will he lose control on the corners that he's been struggling on with the previous few laps? Where has he found this pace? Oh, he's gone wide. Gamer Muscles found even more pace as he oh! And Antoine Jacket Potato loses control for a 3rd time, and he's out for the count. Goodbye, France. Gašper in 9th. Antoine now 10th place. He's gone. He's gone. France is lost. Ah, terrible. as we go to the onboard of Antoine Jacket Potato, we see that the yellow vest, in fact, covered his eyes, causing him to miss the corner and lose control of his car. Disaster. Well, I'll take 8th place, guys. Guys, check out Paul Smith on YouTube. Actually, check out Smileable on Twitch, because he... Why is that car on its back end? He doesn't know how to YouTube. Right, next race. That was good. Christopher Allwood had all the beers. Nice. Nice driving, Antoine. Shame you couldn't keep the pace, you know. If your wheel didn't break, I hope it's not permanently broken. I can't imagine what kind of problem Senna has. I imagine it must be some sort of grip problem. A grip problem. If someone says that, it makes me think of someone that's wearing shoes that aren't grippy. That grandma's got a grip problem. Paul Smith. A video. How did that? What happened there? Have you caught something? Paul Smith with his tankard. What was my laps? Slow. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Next race, next car. Bring it on. Something else with flappy paddles would be nice, Mr. Dog of Chile. Okay, here we go. It's an opportunity for people to... It's an opportunity for other people to join. Jesus Christ. I forgot how to talk there. Oh, an actual video. Was it complaining? What was the video titled? Why I like train sim. How many bricks can my train pull to Yorkshire? Oh yes, this could be good. Get on there, guys. This is the car with the annoying suspension sound. What do you mean? With just flappies, Adam Tompkins? You can play Automobilista 2 with just flappies, yeah. It's fine. If you do want to get a shifter, the TH8A by Thrustmaster is the cheapest nice shifter you can buy. That and the SH8 shifter is good as well. It was driving a proper train simulator. They use foot training drive. Oh, I remember you told me that you went to train sim in real life. Was it good time? Did you have tea on dash of train? I watched that video. It sounds like it actually be quite good. I like train. Oh, I do like a bit of train. Put train on telly. That's how Paul Smith talks, guys. Paul Smith doesn't understand normal English. You have to translate for him. When AMS stream, Automobilista 2 stream, Reza don't want people streaming AMS 2 at the moment. Because it's obviously not finished. Well, even you notice with our videos, bloody hell, guys. The comments on the Automobilista 2 video, most of them are actually pretty good comments. To be fair, I'd say 90% of the comments are like actually fine and people that aren't thick. Oh, thick. Yeah, okay. So there's like 10% thicko comments. I was going to say not everyone's thick, or these people. Thick's probably a bit harsh, but actually I'm just going to use the word thick because it's a satisfying word. Thick, juicy comment. Listen to that suspension. But yeah. Basically, even with me saying it's a beta and being very clear about stuff, you know, so you can imagine Reza don't want people saying the same stuff with a live stream, which is understandable. Daft, thick as pig shit. This is the Scuderia Gleckenhusen. I like how I've got a mirror reflecting my arm, my left shoulder. I feel it's very important to be able to see my left shoulder in the cockpit. Thick as a brick. They say that in the UK as well. It's a little bit understeery, this car. Are we running a custom setup? It's a little bit understeery off the power on braking. We'll just get used to it though. Just have to drive it better, mate. Yeah, also on brakes it just understeers a bit. Bit too much understeer, mate. It ain't hooking up for no one. Oh, okay. Watch out. Just guys AMS2. Well, this is what there were people on the AMS2 forum, and I got a load of people going, "Oh wow, you've uploaded a video," despite the fact that obviously I had permission to upload a video. But also, it's like, if you're like uploading any video of any game, it's pretty obvious that if you're a knob about it, the developers aren't going to like it. Or not, you know, you can be negative about something without being a knobhead. You know, and as long as you do that, no one really minds. Someone link the mod, if you will, for Calis. I don't know, Adam. I'd have to see the list. I don't know if the full car list is public yet. That is another reason why they probably don't want live streaming of the menu, because I don't know what's public and not. Thanks, Chiledog. Chiledog, the server god. He's got links for cars. Assetto Mobilista stream. This car does sound a bit like a broken lawnmower, but if it's fast, it's fast. Ginger Malteser. Exactly, Paul. Or if you make a video about anything F1 related, your channel gets taken off the internet, even if you're totally positive. Oh, you know what? See, this is the thing. Trucks will presumably come to Automobilista 2 at some point. How good is that going to be? Like, just as a ridiculous thing to race. It's something that's awkward to set up as a mod, and typically truck mods and things are never really done well. Whereas, you know, Automobilista will do a good job of it, or Reza will. These are the reasons why, to me, Automobilista 2's still justified as a title, even though it's like another multi-car simulator. I mean, truck racing is a bit weird. I don't think they're the most interesting cars to race, but they're fun they're fun for you know, an occasional one-off race sort of situation. You know what I mean? They're not fun for a let's all download and set it up and get it going. You know, it's like the crazy oval races we do in Project Cars 2. They're fun as a let's have a mental oval race once every other stream. It's not fun as a let's spend half an hour setting it up. Hang on, we do not have it. Oh, we've got TC. Oh, we do have ABS. Bloody hell. ABS to max, boys. Ah, there we go. Easy mode activated. Jesus, I was making it hard for myself. This would be really fun to drive in VR. Oh yeah, so... Oh shit, I should have ordered it. I forgot. I was thinking of getting another webcam pointing at the wheel. What do you guys think? I was thinking I was thinking because the streaming works so well and we never have any issues, I was thinking we could add another camera to it. Because people like a wheel view. I haven't done a lap yet, Dom, with the traction control. Shut your nipples. Oh, is it? Oh, well. Well, I'll just pretend it's nice in VR. I'll just pretend. Oh, look at that. I don't have to concentrate on the braking now. Makes it a lot easier. I'm in 7th. I'm at pace. All right, Paul. Thanks for popping in, man. I'll check your video out. Guys, click on Paul Smith's name and check out his channel and watch his train video. He told me it's got hot women in it, so really worth watching. Did I say hot women? I meant hot diesel engine, sorry. For Paul Smith, that's the same thing, to be honest. Oh, I do like a good hot diesel. Oh, look at the pistons on that. Oh, I do like to stoke a coal fire. Oh, I like to put my shovel in pit. Give it a good prodding. Live from Paul Smith. Passwords T, yeah. I missed your question there, and now I've missed the break point. I hope you're happy. Bloody hell. Ow! Look, now you killed someone. I hope you're happy there. It's all your fault. Whoever that was that asked a question there. Jesus, people asking questions on a live stream. Can you believe it? Terrible. No, Adam, they're not doing that anymore. It'll be 35 quid at launch at the end, 31st of next month. Guys, I've got all my fans at the track here. Man, they love us at this track. They really love us at this track. Whatever car I bring to this circuit, fans go wild. Ninth place here. I don't have any canned laughter. I have some pickled laughter. It lasts longer without refrigeration. Actually, does pickled stuff last longer than canned stuff? Hello, Skakel iRacing liveries. Hang on. Wasn't it something else? Wasn't it like Skakel Racing? Why have you got a different name now? Are you doing like professional iRacing liveries? Is your new business? Man, we're launching over that. Whoa, yeah, a bit slippy there. No! Nah, bollocks. Overcooked it, boys. Right, let's give it 1 TC. Let's put TC on like 8. How long we got here? 1 minute 40. We've got 1 flying lap to make this magic happen. 33 people in the server. That's cool. Can last. Well, I guess you've got those MRE packs that are canned, that from like World War I and technically still edible if you like eating dust. Although I've been eating those that rice, you know, the rice in the bags, and you just microwave it for 2 minutes. And they seem to me like very similar to military rations, but they actually taste quite nice. So I wonder if like state-of-the-art military rations are okay. The only time I ever tried one, it was disgusting. Come on, man. So much for getting a good lap. No water, you just microwave them. You can join during quali, yeah. You just can't join during the race. Server might be full now, though. I thought it was a fire then. I didn't even know that was a feature of this simulator. Mind you, anything can happen with Sol. I tell you what, Shader Patch could be the first ever simulator to have kangaroos in it. That'd be genius. Especially on the Australian ski slope track. I've never eaten a Squaddy's lunchbox. By the way, guys, click the like button if you haven't. I'm farming likes and subscribe if you haven't as well. We're farming likes and subscribes at the moment. I'm trying to build a YouTube channel here. Well, I take ninth. How many likes are we on? Hello, Injafaz. They don't want us to stream it midlife crisis. I think maybe later in the beta they will, like when it's more fleshed out. Kangaroos are synonymous with sim racing. I know. I think Kunos missed a trick. Like they could have had a viral hit on their hands by just putting a kangaroo in there somewhere, and they could do it. You could script it using blueprints in Unreal Engine, assuming they've still got the blueprint system there. Right. I think the softs are going to be fine for the race. They seem to be fine in quali. Oh, we're lapping like a beast here. Alright, Sal. You can write a written complaint to ChileDogIncorporated.com. I don't know, Adam. To be honest, unless you're like a Super Reza fanboy, I would just wait for the release of the game. Is the sound in AMS2? Well, it's not as good as ACC sound. I've not driven all the cars, you know, to fully know, and I don't know if they've got the final sound in the cars, so I can't really say. As it is from what I've tested, I would say it's probably just a little bit under race room or something. Yeah, well, you know, that's a kangaroo in a barbecue is not going to get hit by a car, is it? So, you know, it's in the wrong place. Oh, Craig Ricketts! There's no more crickets because DD girl with the DD wheel. Oh, Jesus, echoing. She's so beautiful. It's a DD girl with the DD wheel on her head with the power. She's got AccuForce, SimUcube, SimMagic. I'm jumping to the start. It's just, I can't even do it. I can't even hear the car engine. Oh, you've ruined the race start, Mr. Ricketts. Happy. Bloody hell. DD Gill, bamboozle. He's in this race. He's using it as a strap. Oh, there they go. Oh, what a babe. Hang on. My audio's cutting on. Oh, no, I've been punted. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we restart the race, Chiledog? It's broken. Everything's broken. Oh, my God. I've been punted. God. Oh, my God. My sound is cutting on and off. Jesus Christ. This is... You can't hear what I can hear. I don't know. Maybe you can hear it echoing. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, my God. Can you hear this? Ah, Jesus Christ. Maybe if I click off the tab, it will stop. Could you hear that, guys? It's absurd. Right, I'm clicking off that tab. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. Thanks for restarting that. Thanks, Craig Ricketts, for becoming a channel member. I really do appreciate that. Jesus Christ. Right, focus here. Good race start. Let's not have the audio cutting out at random. Hello, Toadstool. Here we go. Oh, you need to slip the clutch with this car. There we go. Yeah, welcome to the Teapot Club. Join us on Discord. Oh, also, guys, whoa, he's gone. Follow us on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 1,000 Instagram followers. I just post adult sim racing content there. Close-ups of pedals and steering wheels and, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, OBS, is OBS breaking? Are we getting stutter again? Oh, no. Are you serious? Ah! Encoder overload. Ah, no, guys. Can we restart the stream here? I mean, can we... Jesus Christ. I've got to fix this. Oh, my God. That's OBS having a meltdown. Right, guys, let me just fix this. Be right back in a second. We have huge errors going on here. Yeah, hang on. I need to change another setting. Oh, hang on. Well, let's see if this works. Bloody hell. Right. Okay. Can we have a restart? We'll see if this works. All right, G Hammer. Thanks for popping in, man. everything's breaking. Yeah, maybe I need to totally reset OBS as well. Well, whatever. We'll work it out tomorrow. I haven't got anything else better to do. I need to order that tripod. So 3 cameras. Oh, the streaming PC wasn't that expensive, Alan Scott. It's made out of spare components. I use a separate PC for the stream, which obviously works really well. I highly recommend it. Jesus Christ. Gabster, you probably want to be on the soft tyres, mate. I had to restart because the stream crashed. Hopefully it works now. It's just overheating. It might be the RAM, actually. I'll do an order. To be honest, actually, RAM prices are probably going to go up soon, what with the whole coronavirus thing. So I might order some more. Thanks for driving into me, guys. Oh, Jesus. Can we have a restart? Can we have a restart here? Jesus Christ. What's going on with this stream? Nothing's... Everything... Oh, there's even cars still crashing. They're still crashing. It's not over yet. We got some RAM there. Thanks for helping me with the free RAM upgrade, guys. Thank you. Bloody hell. 15th time lucky? Right, if the stream doesn't crash, or my car in-game doesn't crash, we're good. We're fine. Why does it... The car in front looks like a robot sticking it... It looks like a robot that's wearing lipstick and with a monocle. Can you guys see that? On the back of it. It's like a weird... Like a chicken robot wearing lipstick. What's that about? Here we go. Whoa, he almost lost it. Up to glorious 7th. It's the shoulder mirror. What do you mean, what's this mirror? All pro drivers like to look at their shoulder whilst driving. Listen to the car sounds broken. Oh, where's he's gone? So does anyone want to fix my OBS for me? It's going to take like 3 hours to sort out. This is it. I know it's... I'm going to have to make a whole new... I'm going to check if I need to get some more RAM. I think I've got 16 gig, but the Ryzen processors like to get more RAM. I might just get a better graphics card for the stream PC and just use NVEC. But then the graphics card's right next to the capture card, and I don't know. So more RAM. I want the stream to be high quality. I want it to be 100% flawless. Well, like the 1050 or something is going to be like, it's perfectly fine and really good for using MVEC. No, I think it's just overheating. It's got progressively worse. Ah, oh, bollocks. 360 no scope. Oh. Try and get off the racing line there. Well, there we go. Back to 12. Ow. Smack my finger. Saved by the gloves. Thank you, Fields. Shill-tastic. Oh, we cooked the tyres. Got to be careful. Maybe a little bit more traction control then. Let's keep on 6. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I've got enough bandwidth. I don't know. I think it's a mixture of overheating and like just OBS weirdness. I'm gonna try making a new OBS profile first, because I think my mental OBS profile with all its graphics is probably causing issues, and maybe the webcam resolutions. Exactly, Lumpfish. Because when I do recording, which I use a totally different profile for, which I just set up recently, you can tell it's like just way more snappy anyway. So it's quite likely I've just got too much crap running on my profile. This is the live streamer battle. Video quality battle. Any hear you? You can't hear me. Oh, you get... Okay, I see. He's having a... Speed Force Sim Racers. Why did so many people come into our live stream chat drunk? I think they say that they're coming in from a party or something. I think it's more a case that they just couldn't take the channel any longer, so they resorted to alcoholism. I'll wave in case you can't hear. Hello. Hello. There you go. I'm waving at him. Maybe he'll understand the universal language of the wave. Disco ball head. That's what I'm saying, Richard. I'm not as thick as you drink I am. Isn't that just how Germans normally type? Everything's back to front. Actually, that's more French than German. I think this car's okay once you get into the flow of it. I think I prefer the Maserati though. So, I haven't had an alcoholic drink in ages. I can't even remember the last time that I had an alcoholic drink. Oh, I can actually. I think it was in Germany for last year. That was pretty good. But that was the last time. This is the Squeakin' Hoose. German beer is really easy to drink. So's Spanish beer, but like something about German beer, it's just easy to drink. I don't know if it's because it's sweet. Like, it's not like crazy bitter. Like, Belgian beer isn't particularly easy to drink. Because it tastes quite bitter. It's quite filling to drink. It's not like light. But to make up for that, it's like ridiculously alcoholic. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, whatever German beer I've had on tap, it's always normally been like a light lager. Just seemed like very easy to drink. Like, more so than just your average lager I've had in the UK. I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they put salt in it or something. I don't know what they do. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I really like IPAs, but I could only really ever drink like two cans. Why do IPAs come in cans? Like Coke-sized cans? It's a weird thing. But yeah, if I drink like 2 of them, I feel like I've drunk a lot. They're normally pretty strong though. But you know, they're alcoholically strong, but they're also really strong in flavour normally. So you're kind of like, well, you know, you don't really want. I find personally that it starts not tasting nice after 2 beers. I find that with cider as well, actually. Well, I've only ever had like the really expensive, wanky IPAs, where they're like the super duper craft brews, where they're like £6-7 for a can, and you're like, that's a rip off. But I mean, yeah, as I say, personally, if I was to like, if I'm having, for me personally, Lef Belgian beer is my favourite all-round beer. If I was to pick one, either to have like a beer flavour that's nice, Lef. But if I'm gonna, my ultimate beer situation would be like a light lager on a Spanish beach on a hot day that's come out of a chiller and it's been poured into a chilled glass whilst you're at the sea with your feet in the sea, or even just swimming in the sea with a chilled bottle. That's the absolute ideal beer. Really hot, 28 degrees, 30 degrees, 32 degrees outside, blazing heat. You're in a little bit of shade, in shallow water, paddling with a beer in your hand. Ah, perfect. That's the ultimate beer. I mean, I don't think it can get better than that. Being slightly drunk while swimming in the sea when it's really hot, absolutely top notch. Gamer Muscle died whilst drinking and swimming. Do not drink and swim. As good as it gets. As bad as it gets. Reading the chat room there. Well, he's taken the racing line through those corners. Last year, I was even last year or the year before, I can't remember. Probably like a year and a half ago, went to Spain with my family, and I'd never had like a sangria at a bar. I'd always had it with friends, you know, where people just make it in a jug rather than a sort of sangria in a cocktail glass. And I was out with my family, and they're all like having Coke and whatever, you know. I think my mum had like a glass of wine, and I was like, I'll have a sangria, because it was hot, and you know, I do like sangria. I think it's a bad drink, but I like it. And my family just drank their drinks, and I just had this like half pint of sangria, and I was just like absolutely buzzed off my face. Pretty funny. Alcoholic tales with Gamer Muscle, but I don't endorse drinking, and I don't like drinking, so. Who in chat likes sangria? I quite like it. I like bad drinks. I mean, a drink's a drink, isn't it? It's just a flavour. If you like it, you like it. It's totally arbitrary. Sangria's not really wine though, is it? It's more like a punch with wine. A wine base. It's more like a fruit punch, but you use wine as the base. It's like Pimm's, isn't it? What alcohol does Pimm's use? I've only ever drunk Pimm's with like super posh people. I don't know anyone else that drinks it casually in the UK. That should be the ultimate test. If you've drunk Pimm's, or if you regularly drink Pimm's, you're probably super posh. The only time I've ever had Pimm's was at Henley Regatta. Couldn't get more posh than that. Posh Pimm's. Hang on, we're losing it. Wait, hang on. We need 7th place back here. We've already talked about Automobilista 2. There's beautiful. He's spraying up the track with dirt. Watch out, man. Thomas Schmidt, he's drunk donuts. Here we go. But yeah, that's the drink talk for this evening. Hope you enjoyed that part of the conversation. What's that guy doing just cutting the track? Vodka Red Bull's like a really common drink in colleges. What a result, guys. What a result. Textbook muscle. Can hear the crowd again. 7th place, thank you guys. There it is. Crowd loving the 7th place, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I can get 7th place in every race. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, what a crowd. What a crowd. Oh, dear. Sound effects, guys. They never get old. Well done, Tortellini. Well done, Mike TTC. Well done, Edward Brewers. Well done, Josh the Boss. Well done, Big Gawler. Well done, Chris Bow. Only took 4 attempts. Right. I think we should do another one. I need to order stuff on Amazon so I don't forget. Although it's the weekend, so it's not coming tomorrow anyway. So it actually doesn't matter. Next race. I need to order... Yeah, so I asked earlier. I don't know. Maybe I only half-asked it. Shall I get another webcam and break the stream even more? And have it pointing at the wheel so people can see the wheel inputs? Because you guys love seeing all those inputs. Hey, Bella. What do you think? Maybe we could have another camera above us. I could attach it to the ceiling or something. You get a full like groin view for all the female viewers out there. Something with flappies would be nice. Something not too fast. Something nice and easy with flappies. Don't need more cams. Too much muscle already. too much lack of muscle. All my muscles on my my toe. Game of toe muscle. How about a classic? Ah, it's a classic, guys. It's a classic. Fill it up. It's a classic. It's time for a classic. Just to be clear, I have a exclamation mark inside a triangle. That means high torque mode. Yeah, if you have an exclamation mark in a triangle and then to the right of it, it says high truck. That's German for high torque. The exclamation mark, that's actually how they write in Germany. And it's spelled HITRQ dot. So, hopefully that helps you. Now you know. Okay, Turja, Hella, I'll do more AMS2 videos ASAP. The AMS2 fanboys don't like me, though. They watch the videos, but they don't subscribe, so... Hi, truck. Well, I could do, but it's just that, like, I'll just do videos. Okay, they specifically don't want people to stream, so you know, why would I? You know, it's not like about trying to find a way around it. It's like I'm just doing what, you know, what they want, really. I mean, I haven't signed anything. It's just like, well, why would you not do that? Craig Ricketts, have you put the key in the back of the Fanatec DD? There's a little key that goes in the back. It's like a little RJ45 thing. It's like a little dongle. Have you put the dongle in the back of your... Have you put the dongle in the back of your base? Okay, is it in the right socket? Is it in the high torque socket? Is it in the correct socket at the back of the base? Yeah, so you just press X on your steering wheel. You have to put the dongle in the right hole. If you put the dongle in the wrong hole, you're going to have a bad time. I've learnt this from experience. I accidentally almost put the dongle in the wrong hole. I mean, it's happened a couple of times, you know. It's dark, you're fumbling around, the dongle almost goes in the wrong hole, and you know, you're not going to have a good time. I mean, unless you ask for permission, but don't accidentally put the dongle in the wrong hole. Oh yeah, if you're using the Fanatec old wheels, it'll be low torque. Yeah. That might be what it is. Good call, Chris Bow. For that call, you get to be... Chris Bowed. I don't know what you're talking about, Gašper. Can you please be appropriate? Don't want any inappropriate behaviour here. It's a new Porsche wheel. Well, in that case, it should be fine. Service called Game of Muscle something or other. Yeah, follow myself and Chris Bow on Instagram. Hang on, let's have a little look here. I mean, assuming the dongle's in the right hole, assuming the wheel's attached, and assuming you press the correct button, I can't think of anything else that it could be. I just don't know. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Instagram, here we go. Anyone following us on Instagram, search for Game of Muscle. Oh, here we go. We've got 15 new followers. Sherfagur Ernie, The Cherish, Racing Lewis, Rodbot, Michael Kahn, Sam Hackif Fraser, Dom S, Nathan Scowen, James Newton, David Vanderhulst, Mark Dayton, Stephen Gomez Soul, Raven, Torin Holland, Jeffro's Game Room, Atom, and Jean-Philippe Dion. Thank you guys for following us on Instagram. We are now on... what are we on? Let's have a look here. We are now on 836 followers. Getting there. There is no X. Well, what's the equivalent of an... Oh, well, it's... Whatever the button is to the right. Will any button do? Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on then. Oh, here we go. Wayne, thank you for following us on Instagram, man. Appreciate that. Mike TTC, quali. And then get a cup of tea. Come on, man. Follow my fashion blog. I actually... I'm actually following someone on Instagram that owns a clothes shop in France, who I met on an aeroplane, and they're always posting pictures of themselves. They're like, I load it up, and they're like in a dress or they're at a swimming pool, and that's their Instagram. I think they're wearing their own clothing lines. It's very strange. I think it's something I should do. I feel like I've missed out here. Ah, the funky stick. Nice, Craig Ricketts. We've now just upgraded your DD wheel. What a chat room. Is it a lady? It is a lady. Nice French girl. She's actually really nice. She was nice. Here we go. I do prefer talking to women than guys for the most part. To be honest, I tend to get on with women more than men. Generally, and I do. I don't know. I'd say it's probably like 50-50 actually. Yeah, probably about 50-50. Equal opportunities muscle. Yeah, thanks for the quote there. Is this fixed setup, Dog of Chile? Well, yeah, if I'm just talking to someone randomly that seems interesting, it's not necessarily to chat them up. You know, I do quite like just talking to people, just because they seem interesting or I'm bored. Thank you, Dog of Chile. Well, then, you know, if I'm bored enough... and normally most people have something interesting about them. Ah, Dom. Put your head in the microwave. It makes life seem really interesting. Well, yeah, well, that, you know, that's always a positive. What's entropy? The nature of things to move to a lower state of energy over time, I think, is the simple definition of entropy. I believe, unless I've got that wrong. I watch YouTube as well. It's fine. Talking to people, how do you do that? Just don't have any self-dignity. You're good. Learning with Gamer Muscle. Ah, wow, I passed my GCSE Science question of the day. Top notch. Hello, Itchie. Well, this stream's actually releasing microwaves from your monitor, and it achieves the same effect. It's very efficient. Bonus points if you're using a CRT to watch this stream. You get 10 times the radiation dose. Matthew Bedford's back in the chat. It's good, I like it. Interestingly, actually, earlier today I was driving that trainer car. You know, the really small trainer car that's also in R-Factor 2 and Automobilista. And it's equally as hard in AMS 2 as it is in R-Factor 2. Like, it rotates really easy.
Is this a flight stream?
Is this a what stream? Thomas Schmidt! Look at him ride under that lorry on his horse. Thanks, Thomas. Is this a flight stream? Eh? I will do a flight sim stream soon, actually. I've been wanting to do one. I've actually set up the Fanatec pedals, the other pedals. It's another video I need to make so I can use them as rudder pedals. I spent like 4 hours setting that up. And then I haven't got around to recording it. Did you know that AMS2 is months away from release? No, 1 month. It's the end of next month that it comes out, Gašper. But yeah, I think 6 months of polish and it'll be a really nice, you know. No, it's not the same as R-Factor 2. It's... Oh, hello.
Do it now.
Do it now. I can't do a flight sim stream now, Thomas. I mean, I can drive my car like a plane. We can approach the next race like a pilot in a race car. I promise you we'll do a flight sim stream soon. I actually do really want to do one as well. I installed a ton of stuff to X-Plane 11 recently, specifically for it. Oh yeah, let's fly to Brazil. Oh my God.
Do it.
Jesus Christ. Thomas, put the drinks down. I'll do one tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, I'll do some flight simming. Oh no. Thomas has lost the plot. Poor Thomas. I don't have DCS. Thanks, man, for the donations. We've been schmitted. Okay. Well, there is one thing I've always wanted to do in DCS, and that's land a fighter jet on a...
MU.
Oh my God. Thomas, stop wasting your money on me, man. Thank you for the support. I want to land a fighter jet on an aircraft carrier in DCS because it's something I've never done. Well, last time I did it was on the Atari ST F-22 stealth fighter when I was like 9. Maybe even younger. With the paper overlay on the Atari ST keyboard. It is awesome, Matthew. You can sign up to the beta. You might get into it. It's really good.
Don't tell me what to do.
Jesus Christ. Thomas, put the drinks down! He's lost the plot. Guys, he's gone. This Thomas Smith's gone mental. Oh dear. Why are you out drinking, Thomas? I guess it's Saturday. Everyone seems to be partying today. I'm going to have to do a flight sim stream tomorrow. We'll call it Thomas Smith's Hangover Flight Sim Stream. Are you around tomorrow, Thomas? Game of Muscles, Flight Sim Hangover. Thomas Smith's Flight Sim Hangover stream. Oh no.
There was a party song that keeps the party going on.
Oh dear. It's like Thomas has hijacked the stream here. Hangover in the hangar. Thomas's hangover. Oh dear, quality was terrible. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and do a flight sim stream tomorrow, Thomas. Thanks, man, for donating. I really do appreciate it. It's very generous. I would recommend you put the donations down and the drinks down as well. Drink lots of water quickly. That's a... Oh, I don't know what that was. That's a good pro tip, by the way. If you're drinking, especially if you're younger or older, for every, like, litre of alcohol, that's quite a lot, you know, drink the same amount of water, and it makes you have a much less worse hangover the next day. So if you drink a pint of beer, drink a pint of water. If you drink a pint of vodka, you're screwed anyway. But, you know, pro tip. Dilutes the alcohol as well, probably make you less drunk. 10 out of 10. Pro tips. Flight to Riesa HQ. It's going to take a long time to get there. Even in the Blackbird, it's a bit far. I mean, it takes like 6 hours in the passenger jet to get to New York from London. And that's going across the North Pole. Like, Brazil is a long way away. It's... I mean, most of you guys probably realise this because you're not thick, but I didn't realise how much... Because the Earth... Well, you know, everyone knows the Earth is flat, but let's assume that the Earth for a minute isn't flat and it's bulbous and round. That's the Earth. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. Assuming the Earth's an oblique spheroid, then going from here to there is like, or you know, from here to there is like a really long distance compared from here to there. If that makes sense. And when you're looking, because we always look at a 2D projection map, you're like, oh, it's the same distance to go from London to America, but it's like, it's not at all. So, yeah, Brazil's a bloody long way. It's like Australia. You're like, well, Australia to New Zealand is like a 5-6 hour flight, whereas you can fly from London to Croatia in like 4 hours, London to Spain in like 2.5. Sorry, Nigel, you're too slow. You're too slow. This is what you get. You've upset the crowd, Nigel. Right, we're ready. We're ready to make this happen. In 9th place. Josh the Boss qualified first. Tortellini, huge error. Adam in 3rd. Grand Prix 3 fans back in. Chris Bowes in 5th. Andreas in 6th. Nico the Cheeseburger 7th. PRG3208 in 8th. That's a nice, easy name to say. I'm miles off. Sydney to Christchurch is 3 hours. Aren't all churches a Christchurch? Sorry, Harry. We don't do impersonations on demand. Also, I don't want to lose my voice for tomorrow. It's quite hard work murraying it up, you know. Really gaining a second a lap. Grand Prix 3 fan he can only drive at maximum slip angles. He can't actually drive without slip angles. Every corner, even the straights, which isn't a corner, is a slip angle for him. Watch it, I've got a job now and I'm pricing up new PCs so I can give you a RAM upgrade. That's another thing I need to get sorted actually, is a PC spec for people. Do we need mediums or softs? Slick softs are okay, aren't they? They last, I think. Cry? Sorry. Oh, Christchurch's in the middle of New Zealand. Oh, my mistake. What if you include the time where the plane gets lost in the air and flies the wrong direction and crashes into the sea? Gamer Muscle Gaming PC. It's a good idea. Here we go. Oh, listen to that. Ripping up the air. Do I wear... I do it because it exposes one ear slightly so I can hear my voice more clearly, so I don't talk too loud. It lets me hear the actual sound of my voice in the room, if that makes sense. I don't do it when I'm playing by myself, but if I'm talking or live streaming, I tend to do it, or recording a video. If you ever wondered why, Gamer Muscles Chronovirus World Tour, non-stop chrono tour. First stop, Italy. Yeah, that's not controversial. I'm sure people will really appreciate that. Whoa, we almost had a car at the backside there. Mate! You got a car here. Look at this. Moving on up PRG 3208. In front of us here. It's a sound mod, yeah, it's a really good sound mod. On the limiter. Where's he going? It's Grand Prix 3. See, he's always sideways. He knows nothing else. He's actually driving with a 10-foot wooden 60 steering wheel. It looks like inside his cockpit, it looks like he's driving a pirate ship. Well, they've gone. Oh, we've passed Glorious 7th already. How has this happened? Virtual coronavirus. I just used a single, Harry. I have used triple screens, but I can't be arsed with it. If you just play like iRacing or One Sim or a sim that specifically works with triple screens, and you know your PC runs it and that's just set up and you're good, then triple screens can be good, but I've always just found it a total pain in the arse. I just prefer using a single widescreen monitor or VR. Chris Bow! He is in 4. He's got faster as Lord CB. I mean, I find it hard to justify the setup of triples and the fact that it takes up the old graphics card slots when you've got something like VR. But I totally get people that do that. You know, if you don't like VR, which is it's a good proportion of people, which is fine. You know, I totally get why they would go for triples. I quite like the experience of using triple screens. I just don't like the setup of it. Shumi is King. A rounded and welcoming view from Shumi is King. Running for the VR only party is Shumi is King, and his first speech of the day. Oh, the triples of the VR are mentally retarded. And everyone was converted to his position on that point in time. Have you ever had triples, Shumi? I can't remember. I think you had small triples, didn't you? I remember when you had that tiny monitor. Remember that 15-inch monitor you had that was god-awful? You were playing R-Factor on that. Oh, my God. The latency on those old TFT screens that we used to use. Totally forgot about that. Ah! No! Bloody hell. Stuck in a slide there. A 15-inch. Right, guys, Shumi had this tiny 15-inch monitor that he'd put in front of his Momo Black. I think you even used it with a G25, didn't you? And it's absurd. So small, with a huge bezel on it and like 20 millisecond pixel delay. I remember I had a friend that used to play World of Warcraft on a equally terrible TFT monitor. That it must have been like 30 millisecond, like just pure pixel smearing. Monitor stacked on top of books to get it to eye height because it was so small that the wheel would block the monitor. Oh man, those were the days, guys. That's when the real sim racing talents. That's the real sim racing talent came out. I forgot how bad original TFTs were. Like 2002 to 2006 or so, 2007. I think 2007 actually. 2006, 2007 is when they started getting all right. Yeah, my first TFT was actually a 17-inch Sony that I bought off a friend that was selling stuff cheap. That was weird. I met them at Manchester University because it happened to be near where they were, so I picked up this monitor off them that they were just getting rid of it. I don't know why. And I was meeting up with an ex-girlfriend and she tried to sleep with me, but in her sleep. There you go. TFT monitors have revived traumatic memories. I mean, I was in the same bed as her because I was meeting her as well at a university. But as a friend, we'd split up like at least a year before. And yeah, she was asleep and she tried to get on top of me whilst asleep. Watch out for girls that are sleeping, guys. That's all I can say. that's my TFT monitor story. I totally forgotten about that. Have any of you guys got any weird TFT monitor stories? Everyone's got a TFT monitor story somewhere. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't know that. Well, no, because she didn't actually sleep with me. She was going to. But I didn't know that was a thing. After that happened, I googled it and I was like, oh, that actually is a thing. Like sleep, trying to like. I think it's actually quite a common thing as well. Like a lot of couples have it happen and they don't realise. Which one are you going to? This was at the one that was a military barracks that was converted. It's like a sports university. The student halls were all in. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been knocked down now. But the student halls were all in like the barrack where the barracks were for the soldiers that were obviously staying there. It was really depressing. Is it Manchester Polytechnic? I don't know. It's the one that's in the countryside. It's not in Manchester City. It wasn't very nice. But, I mean, you know, there's probably nice people there. often going to like a shithole university can actually be a fun experience because it's the people that make it, not the building. Beating off girls with a stick. Yeah, nothing like going in debt to service the to service rich people. You know, it's fine. Look at Shumi trying to inject political talk into a stream. I'm in 6th place here. We're doing good. Mr. Shumi and his monitor and his politics in the room. Yeah, do you know what? I reckon there's a market to not, like, because you've got universities where they pretend to teach you and you have to pay, like, crazy fees. I think there's a market now where you could literally have you just say, right, it's a meet-up place for anyone that's like 18, 19, and the idea is that you have 3 years, you rent a house that's nearby, so you do it in like a cheap city where there's cheap rent, so it'd have to be in the north of the UK, and there's just like a defined meet-up place where you just go and get drunk with people, or like party or whatever, or chat, because that's the only thing of value that's the most thing of value that you get from university. So why pay for the... I mean, unless you're doing like a traditional degree with a specific outcome. But even then, that's... most people aren't going to university for that. So, yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah, but okay, so you could just do it like an open university. I mean, yeah, kind of like a music festival. But like all year long, yeah. This is a good idea. Kill mattress. It's a genius idea. I mean, people can still... You can still set like a syllabus. You just don't charge people for it. You just set it based off like... You just say... It doesn't take a... Right, there's certain courses, like if you want to be a doctor or an economist or something, or, you know, I don't know. There's certain stuff where, you know, you'd need someone that's like a proper lecturer to teach you it. But even saying that, for like a bog standard undergraduate degree, you know, it's normally not crazy, unless you're going to be a doctor or a scientist or something. So you could, for anything, you know, if it's like programming, games design, art courses, loads of these courses, you could just get someone that goes, oh, you just need to practice these things. You need to watch these YouTube videos, and you need to hang out on these internet forums and try and talk to these people. And that would be of the same value. I mean, literally, okay, so for games design, for a games design course, right, the most valuable thing you could tell someone, and the most valuable thing someone could do for a game design course is you literally say to them, get Unity and make a game. Like, first things first, the first thing that you could do is you go, right, get Unity and you have to make your own version of Pong. That's the first thing you have to do, and you have to work out how to do it. Use YouTube, use resources, use Google. You have to get Unity, and you've got to make a version of Pong. And you will be marked on, first of all, how close it is to the original Pong, and secondly, if you do something creative with that, there's a slight different spin on the original Pong, and you have a month. You have a month to execute that. That would be the first lesson. Right, from that one lesson, you could learn so much. and you could get all that information and knowledge off the internet, and you would learn so much from game design as well. Just like in terms, so when I was doing my Mickey Mouse course, there were loads of people that got like first and what have you, and they still didn't understand the basic concepts of, like, they were like, oh well, I've come up with this document, and it was, well, they're well document stuff, it'd be nicely listed out, it was formatted nice, but they wouldn't have, like, actually, they couldn't design something based off, say, you know, you've only got one programmer, or you haven't got a programmer, you have to work remotely with someone, or you have to execute this project within a certain amount of time or a certain budget. So basically, their skills are completely redundant, because anyone could come up with any game idea. It's useless. The skill is that you have to come up with something that can be executed within a certain set amount of time. Anyway, so it's like with an art course, you can literally be like, just copy, just sit down with a pencil, go outside and just sketch stuff. Just sketch stuff, anything you see, sketch it all. Spend all day sketching. Spend 2 months sketching stuff around you. Also, whilst you're doing that, watch YouTube videos that explain how to break stuff down into simplistic shapes, how to draw perspective, or how to set up a piece of an initial template on so you can do accurate perspective and lighting and stuff. You can learn all that in 2 weeks. The average degree will spend like the first full term explaining that. Oh man, creative degrees, guys. who started me off on this topic? It was that bloody TFT monitor. Well, Gašper, that's the best way to learn 3D packages as well. If someone just says to you, right, so you need to learn 3ds Max, or I don't know, XSI is not even a thing anymore, is it? I don't know, whatever the current 3D package is, you can literally just say, right, you need to model this building. Here's a building in real life. You need to create a 3D model that's of X polygon budget. Go and watch some YouTube videos that explain how to model and get on with it. It's like, well, it's gonna be so much easier to watch a YouTube video than to have a lecturer try and walk around a room explaining stuff. SolidWorks. Yeah, universities, guys. yeah, okay. It's not like they send the police out to arrest you if you do that. That'd be stupid. Right, how are we doing here? We're gonna do another race, and we're gonna try and focus on the racing. I came glorious 7th, so again, perfect result, guys. Well, that's it, Chris Bow. But you are Chris Bow. To be honest, VR chat's pretty low grade. But yeah, no, that could be a perfectly valid thing. No, Chiledog. You failed. You failed as a server god. You've let everyone down. Yeah, doing a VR chat environment is a good thing. But yeah, for games development in particular, you just have to think, and this is for anything that's not like a you know, like something where you need a defined qualification. You just have to think, what are employers going to want? They're going to want someone that can demonstrate that they can already do what they want to employ for. So with games, it's like, you know, say you want to work for driving simulator companies as an artist. Well, learn how to use a 3D package, make a good mod track, or try and make a good mod track, or do a section of a racetrack. Maybe not a full racetrack. I mean, that'd be ideal. Full racetrack with AI pass and everything. But, you know, do that to a professional standard. Great, you've got an entry into the games industry there as a track artist. And then, you know, you can move from that into other things, because, you know, you probably want to do it in Unreal Engine now or something. I don't know. I don't know how you model tracks now for Unreal. I guess they still model it in a 3D package and then import it into Unreal. Although I don't know, actually. They probably use the Unreal editor due to the way that it manages all the assets and everything. Are we... Chiledog's finding... He's setting us something else up for us to drive here. Something with Flappy's Chili. Happy time back, Speed Force Sim Racer. I thought I was guilty. No, I don't know. Everyone's guilty, but I'm not guilty. That's it, CB. Well, that's the other thing. One thing I found from... I mean, I went to uni like a quarter of a century ago now. I don't know if it's changed. I mean, I've spoke to other people that are at uni now. It seems exactly the same. But it's always like your work placement is like way more important than anything you actually learn on the course, unless you've actually done your own work on the course that's actually professional. Password is T in capital letters. We've just been racing, mate. It's been good fun, actually. Well, that's fine, Richard. So that's why if you do you could do like a more general academic course. Like, I don't know, like history or something. Hello, Santiago Munitz, thank you for subscribing. Learning how to, like, format a dissertation and write properly and be clear with your thinking and stuff. That's a useful skill for anything, like learning how to document things properly, but, you know. Yeah. But the thing is, people need to be taught those skills before university. Thanks, Basari, for subscribing. It's mental that in UK education, and I'm not blaming teachers, it's because of the government and the syllabus, because our government's complete shit. And it has been for like 15 years. It's mental that it's not about teaching people how to do critical thinking and how to teach themselves, especially with the internet. Learning how to teach yourself and how to be critical and how to know what good information is versus bad information is literally the only thing that should be taught after primary school. Everything else is shit. Forget it all. Woodwork, shit. PE, nice. You do need physical education. You need to teach people how to eat. Not just PE. You need to teach people about calories, how to eat a healthy diet, how to prepare food, and sex ed. So physical education, not learning stupid sports, sod that off. Physical education in terms of combining it with a bit of science and going, well, this is the biology, this is how calories work, this is how you look after your body, you know, that sort of stuff. Sex education and that'd be just health education. So that'd be part of PE as well. You'd integrate it together and you would learn through that. You'd learn about male and female physiology as well, and like a lot of guys don't understand periods and, you know, how women's bodies work, and a lot of women don't understand how male bodies work, especially at a younger age. Until people have been in like relationships for like 3-4 years, they don't have like an intuitive sense of like, oh, that woman's suffering because her periods are really uncomfortable, or you know what, you know, whatever. Yeah, I know how male bodies work. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's like, how can an idiot in a sim rig, and I'm pretty sure all you guys in chat, probably most of you get this, and yeah, it's like, what? Oh, Jesus Christ, we're screwed. Well, I grew up with a sister, so I you know, understood, you know, and also my parents explained these things to me before school, so. Yeah, our sex education was terrible. It's like everybody in the classroom knew more than what was being taught by the teacher. It's like, hang on a minute, you're a bit late. You're a bit late there. Zolder Online? What's this about? Okay, here we go. Thanks, Chili. Get in there. You've just been single for 30 years. Icky, get out there and start... Go to like meet-up groups and stuff. Meet some girls. If you want to. I mean, if you don't want to, don't. Woman giving birth. Ah, I've seen stuff like that. That's just sex repulsion. The beauty of life. Well, you can just get your mobile phone out at the dinner table. She's a DD girl. She'll love it. Meet women, not get why. Here you go. Down. Someone post a link in chat for this track. She was a 90s girl, Shumi. 80s and 90s girl. Let's get the soft ties on here. Oh, look at this. Zolder time. I wouldn't go to pubs to meet girls, personally. I mean, it's not... Maybe not in the UK, but in the UK I wouldn't. They put the music too loud. You can't talk to someone in the UK. Oh, hang on, this car's quiet. What is it in the UK with bars having sodding max volume music? It's been like this since I was like 15 and I first ever went into a pub and a bar. Like, it's you can't talk. It's so dumb. It is so dumb, guys. You think I complain about sim racing stuff? Oh man, Jesus Christ! I swear, there's just, I think it's just stupidity everywhere. Like, the only reason that you go to a bar, the only 3 reasons I can think of that you'd go to a bar is that you go into a neutral place to meet up with a bunch of people that live in different places. So it's like it's a place in the middle of where the people you're meeting up with. You go in to chat with people because it's a social thing. I mean, drinking is a social thing, it makes you talk more. And or you've got nothing better to do, or maybe you just like getting drunk. So most people, though, even if they're getting drunk, they're going to chat. So why is the music always so loud? I guess so. It drowns out the crap that people say when they're drunk. Fair enough. But I guess so. But then it's really hard to hear people. Literally, people like screaming in your ear. You're trying to have a conversation and they're having to scream in your ear. So dumb. Oh man, this is... Chile, this car's like understeer muck understeer. Yeah, loud music's great if you're at a rave or a rock concert or something, because then you're dancing, you're not chatting, and then then you would go to a bar or a pub. What's going on? I thought it was like being invaded by Tetris blocks. What are they? Hang on, these aren't meant to look like that. Whoa! Oh Christ! What? Yeah, alright. What are those things about? Ah! Flag invasion! It's the flags that they're being the vertices are being stretched. Oh, that's well trippy. I thought I was imagining things there. Yeah, I think they're flags that have got scaled wrong. I'm just going to park in the wrong part of the track. Are people unable to join this? No, people are getting in. I can't sing. Other than the #1 hit that is DD Gill. It's so windy. The flags have stretched out. That's Zolder for you. Oh, server's gone. Ah, that's it. Server's dead. Flags killed the server. Peggy Man was that's a good hit, yeah. I mean, Peggy Man almost made it to the top 1 million charts. It was on the cusp. is on the cusp of hitting the Billboard top 1 million. Server's died. Chiledog's house is burnt down. His wife's shouting at him for staying up too late. Ah, that's it, guys. End of the server. Oh, it's back with a new car and track. Here we go. Now we're talking. Chiledog doesn't take criticism. He just destroyed Zolder. He just nuked Zolder. He's just killed all the Zoldinians. Poor Zolderers. Is Zolder in Holland or Belgium? Or Germany? I mean, I literally driven past it with random call sign, but I don't know what country it was in because all the countries are like bind together in that location. It's Belgium. Because it's literally like an hour from Spa. Frankenstein. This is Zolderland. I tell you what, that was really weird. Going to the Nordschleife, crossing through France, Belgium, Holland, Belgium, and Germany in the space of like 2 hours. It's quite strange. Ah, look at this. Guys, this is a speedy chicken nugget. Imagine if ACC was just this car. F2004 ACC. That'd be hilarious. Well, sorry if I stay on the limiter a bit long whilst reading the chat room. Michael Schumacher wasn't reading the bloody chat room above his head. And I'm literally exactly the same as Michael Schumacher, obviously. Oh man, you can brake so late. You have to drive this car in VR, guys, if you haven't. In my opinion, this is probably the most fun car to drive in AC with VR as well. A DD wheel definitely helps this car. Ow. It's a big bump there. Too much TC on. This car's floaty. Eh? Are you playing with a DD wheel? It's only floaty if you let it float. I've burnt up the tyres. Bridgestone. Right, let's take some fuel out here. Hello, Juan Manuel Onterino. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Josh the boss is ponying it. Hello, Trolley Seat Drama. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Yeah, I think it's mostly fixed. I'm gonna, after this stream, I'm gonna have a look into getting some new RAM, I think, for my stream PC and find out how much cheap but acceptable graphics card for it would cost. Actually, no, first things first, I'm going to... Well, RAM's a good idea. I need to get another webcam. I need to get a small rig tripod thing. And I need to reset OBS. It's my exciting job to do. Ah, nice one, man. You're going to join us sim races. You're going to love the DD2. Yeah, there's small rig and there's another rip-off company. Yeah, I don't use the cage. I just use like the hook things. Like the... what's it called? You know, the magic arm stuff. It's like a grip thing, and then it's got like a camera mount screw hole, and you can tilt it and position it. People use them for lights and stuff on the small rig, or like as screen holders. But I use it to hold webcams and position them on the sim rig. Yeah, the nice thing with small rig is it's good quality, but it's not crazy expensive. I mean, it's not cheap, but compared to other camera stuff, it's good value. Got stuck on the curb in there. Right, here we go. We've got a final lap here. I'm being slow. Sorry. I'm on my hot lap here. We're slowing down Thomas Smith. I've forgotten how to drive this car. I do, yeah, I've covered up the mirror on purpose. I mean, this might get us third place if we're lucky. Ah, fourth place. Not good enough, guys. I heard that's a tradition at this circuit. Right, back to the pits. Ah. Soft tyres do not last. I've got to remember that medium tyres drive totally different. Colin, the fish is on the wall. Enrique Sundursley, hello. Tortellini in first. Josh second, Thomas third, we're in fourth. It's going to be mad. It's going to be a total pile-up, you know. You know it is. You know the pile-up's coming. Here we go. Well, if you are buying a Fanatec DD wheel, remember I have a Fanatec affiliate link. I really appreciate it if you use it. Shill! Oh, thank you, Wiki. I'll look into that. Shiller-Vision, Shillerama. Disney Shillerama. Welcome to Future World and Shillerama. Here we go. Fanatec, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Right, it's got to be a special race. Look at those. Look at all them Ferraris. Odds on surviving the first 4 corners. 0. Here we go. Go, go, go! For the Imola Grand Prix. It's a tight squeeze, but they make it through the first corner. Unbelievable driving from the Ferrari and the Ferrari and the Ferrari. Oh, it's a Ferrari who's overtaken the Ferrari. Is it? Is it? Yes! It's a Ferrari! I'm not sure, but it looks like a Ferrari just overtook a Ferrari. We have to check the replay. Yes! Here we go, guys. 4th place at the moment. Oh, look at them battling, Tortellini and Thomas Smith banging doors, and Thomas has had a few drinks. No talking about Drive to Survive. People haven't watched it yet. I am trundling because I don't know the limit. Let's get up to speed a bit with this. We've got so much grip to play with. Got a little bit of a gap behind us. Oh, really? You think marble? Wow. Was that after your advanced analysis? How many Pyards have you watched? I haven't watched any Pyards. That new Netflix series, Pyard. It's very popular. Episode 3 and 4 are just like filler episodes. I won't worry about it. This always happens. Yeah, don't spoil it for anyone that's not watched it. Do you mean it's not Star Trek? It is Star Trek, it's fine. Well, it doesn't have Neelix in it, so by default it's better than Voyager. I enjoy Picard. It's like a Star Trekky Firefly. I think that's kind of what they've tried to base it on, really. It comes across like Firefly, which was really good, and then they bloody cancelled it after a season. So dumb. It's worth watching. It's better than Discovery. It's fine. It's entertaining. It's got some ethical ideas in there. It's fine. Team Musant! Bonjour, salut, bienvenue! That's my French there. Avenue. I don't know, that's not even a word. It seems like it should be a word. DTS2, what's that? I don't know what DTS2 is. Yeah, I really enjoyed Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, Enterprise. But, you know, they've done that format to death now. I mean, I still would like... I wouldn't mind a new thing that's basically the same. Oh, Drive to Survive, yeah. The thing is, I've not seen the new one, and I've only seen, like, half of the old one. But, I really like the concept of Drive to Survive. But you can tell it's like fakely edited to tell a dramatic story. Whereas I think if they'd actually tried to make Drive to Survive factual and not done the sort of reality TV editing on it, then it would be absolutely awesome. Once you realise how much it's edited and chopped and, you know, to create a narrative, because they do actually create quite compelling narratives out of the different Formula 1 teams and drivers and stuff, and nice camera shots and things that they create a nice drama out of it, which is a really nice, it's a really good spin on F1, which is generally typically dull in that regard. But the problem is it's manufactured, so you can't trust it, so it ends up being like a weird, it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? It's entertaining though, I guess, but it's just a shame that they didn't try to make it more non-edited, if that makes sense. Because you don't need to like do fake stuff. You can actually keep it quite more honest, and I think it'd be a lot better. And these like Formula 1 teams are like mental business owners with mental money at risk, with the people's lives, F1 drivers. You know, they wanted to do F1. You know, it's inherently emotional, dramatic, tiresome. You don't need to fake it up. Man, this car's awesome. Just drive this all day long. I mean, hopefully a little bit faster than this, but... Well, the thing is, Scuba, you don't know. Because you can't trust any of the editing, there's no way to know. You know, that's the problem with these programs. They turn people into villains and good guys. Why is the team user still awake? What are you doing? It's past your bedtime. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I think that is really good about it, and I think it does. F1, the presentation of F1 totally misses that in terms of the actual F1 broadcast. So that's really nice that it does that. But then, as I said, the problem is you can't trust it in the slightest. So it's like it does it, but then does it by effectively like lying through editing. Whoa! Almost lost it there. So you're not even seeing their true actual faces in it. That's the thing, but it presents it as if you are. It's the problem with editing. You can do so much with editing. To like convey things in a certain way that as they didn't happen. Guys, we're going to get a podium here. 2 minutes 49 left. Smash wangling it. I want to get some more PBs. Third gear through there. Slowly we're getting faster. Thomas Smith's bloody fast even when he's drunk. He's not dialed into this car. I mean, he is German. It's in his like heritage to drive this. We lost grip there. Tyres should be all right. I just broke too hard. Hello, Gav. T-Musant, why aren't you asleep? Are you watching this in bed on your mobile phone? You don't need beauty sleep, fair enough. Oh dear. I'm jealous of you guys that stay up watching live streams and can like go to sleep and sleep normally. I'm only good because I don't need to get up early tomorrow. I guess it's Sunday tomorrow. You guys probably don't need to get up early either. I'll always get 7 hours of sleep, regardless. Stay up 2 days in a row, 5 to 7 hours sleep. Thank you, brain. Oh, someone's on fuel saving. Or they're on old tyres. Mr. Old Tyres. I really want to get a pet cat. Well, actually, I really want to... I want a pet alpaca, but I haven't got enough garden. I really want an alpaca and a goat. I'm having that before I die. I guess if I had enough space for one alpaca, I'd probably get like 3 and a goat. And I'd get a tree, and I'd train the goat to climb the tree. I mean, the goat would climb the tree anyway, but... Going to church? Oh, I see what you're saying. Now, I do have videos to make. We've got to do a flight sim stream tomorrow for Thomas Drunk Smith. Alpacas don't spit on you. You're probably thinking of a llama. I mean, an alpaca can spit on you, but normally alpacas are super... They're like cats. They're really chill. I can't remember T-Musants. I'll have to have a look again. I think I did. Everyone seems to have cats now, apart from me. I've just got 6 fish. Well, so, tyres. We're locking up easy. Alpacas are quite clean animals, and they're easy to train, and they're just super chill. They're just really chill animals. Well, yeah. Llamas aren't as cool as alpacas, so a lot of people get llamas and alpacas mixed up. I don't get it because they don't look the same at all. Here we go, guys. We've got a beautiful... Hang on. The crowd. Yeah, the crowd loved that. They loved that result. It wasn't a win. It wasn't a win, but it's a lot of points that contribute to a winning race season. Let's have a look at the results here in the times. 190. Well, we were like still a second and a half off. Thomas Schmidt in second. Joss the boss with the golden champagne sprinkle. Chris Bow in 4th place. Andreas in 5th. Justin Talent in 6th. Gabster in 7th. Rune Link in 8th. Icky in 9th. Skidmark Scotty in 10th. Tortellini with the wrong tyres in 11th. Nico Cheeseberg 12th. Viper Sauce 13th. Matt Kraus B in 14th. Birth Squirt. Oh dear, that's wrong. In 15th, PGR 3208 in 16th. Shimmy in 17th. Hugo Murray in 18th. Rover Boy, roving like a boy in 19th. And Gašper Medved gave up in 20th. Right. With it being bloody... Oh, Jesus Christ, it's midnight. Oh, what a failure. What a sleep failure. Time to end the stream, guys. Got to end the stream here. But I've had a fun stream. We recovered it. We fixed the computer. I still need to look into what's going on, work out this overheating issue. But... yeah, that's good. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being cool in chat. I had a fun time. It's only early. Yeah, it's a really good car. I really enjoyed that. James, you're overheating. It's not my tyres overheating. It's my streaming PC. Yeah, look out for us soon, guys. I've got a video that's going live tomorrow at 5, so look out for that. And then hopefully we'll get a flight sim stream in as well. That'd be cool. For Thomas. In honour of Thomas. Hangover Thomas. Where's the car? It's gone. But yeah, let's do the credits here. Get the alpaca to run the stream. He'd probably do a better job than me. Alpaca could spit on the computer to keep it cool. Okay. Credit time. Thanks to Chiledog, by the way, for hosting those races. Did a really good job with that. Appreciate the fixed setup there. Top notch. Good times a day. Good car selection. Thank you for taking part, everybody. Oh yeah, follow us on Instagram if you haven't, and you're watching. You're like, and click the like button and subscribe. God, it's too late. Everyone's left now. Failed at that. Thomas Smith for donating. Super chats. Eric Kia, Izzie. Subscriptions. G Hammer, Mike Harrington, Aaron Moore, Fuffy, Santiago Muniz, Pisari, and Juan Manuel Otterino. Thank you for subscribing, donating and supporting us. And Craig Ricketts, our latest DD Guild member. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Massively appreciate that. Good job wasting your money, but it's to a bad cause. Night, everyone. Have a good night. Have fun. Take care. Look after yourselves. Don't catch coronavirus. Bye.